There's a word in South Africa, Ubuntu.
All that you see here on this channel has been produced in Ubuntu. In case you don't know, that's an operative system for computers. But it's also a word from Southern Africa by the Nguni people.
A word that captures Mandela's greatest gift.
And it means humanity, we.
His recognition that we are all bound together in ways that are invisible to the eye.
And sometimes translated as, I am because we are. I am because you are, or humanity towards each other.
That we achieve ourselves by sharing ourselves with others and caring for those around us.
This is another one of those pieces of wisdom that we modern, especially Western or Western influenced people, would do good by taking to heart.
That's basically our cultural spirit of Ubuntu. And as a result, that if I see my neighbor hungry, I have to make sure that I don't go in bed with a full stomach while my neighbor is hungry.
Because sometimes today, and again, I think it's caused by the materialistic philosophy that dominates today, we tend to see each other as just a swarm of isolated and ultimately lonely beings, which we of course would be if that typical materialistic understanding of us living beings had been correct. That we're just coincidental, random collections of molecules that happen to be what we call conscious and then oops, gone, non-existence. There's another side, another philosophy that I would say is historically predominant, and that is that we are souls, that we always exist. It's just matter that has a beginning and an end, but also that we are somehow connected. We're not just a swarm of lonely souls. We're like the rays from the same sun.
I say it's a concept that is present here in Africa, but I also believe it's present in all human beings if it is allowed to thrive and to prosper. This is a spirit of sharing.
I mean, look at this whole civilization. Imagine that we could all see it that way, that there's a universal bond between us all that could make us in a way like a big family. I mean, if you believe in a God or a supreme spirit or supreme consciousness or whatever, it should be easy to see us that way because then we have the same parent. By the way, I visited a Janmashtami festival the other day, the one that is celebrated among the Indians as a memorial of Krishna's appearance. And I went into that temple and I stood in front of that altar and I took this picture and I thought, what a beautiful way of seeing God. Not as some old man or something impersonal, but as a couple, eternally young, who love each other. And that makes sense, I think, because, I mean, look around. We also come in couples and we also want to love each other. It's about that, loving each other as a family, not my family against your family, not the Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jew, or this or that family, but God's family. It has nothing to do with religion necessarily, but this Ubuntu, how we are all connected. And when we understand that, we don't act I, me, mine, but us, we, and we share. It's all so simple, actually, isn't it?